Hey gamers, and welcome to BigK Reviews, where I take a new title and talk about my experiences and opinions on it. In today's episode, we will talk about Astroneer. Astroneer is an indie open-world space exploration game with a hint of survival. It is developed and published by System Era Softworks, a small group of veteran game developers based out of Seattle. While Astroneer is their studio debut title and currently in early access on Steam, it already has a very promising future. Although there is no introduction or plot projected within the game, the premise is about a dominant conglomerate called EXO Dynamics opening long-distance travel to private citizens, which has been rapidly developed to enable fast and inexpensive journeys to the stars. Similar to the Yukon Gold Rush of the old, the result is masses of individuals signing themselves up to explore new frontiers. You, the player, impersonates one of these adventurers by becoming an Astroneer. While being insufficiently equipped and trained in the field, you must use available resources, wits, and hard work to thrive on distant worlds, untouched by mankind. While I have played similar games of this genre, the gameplay for this title offers a completely different experience to what I expected. To begin, the controls and crafting system are very easy to familiarize yourselves with, making inexperienced players comfortable as soon as they land on their first planet. You find yourself alone, equipped with only your Astroneer suit, backpack, and terrain tool to begin your adventure. It is then up to you to collect resources using your terrain tool to build and expand your base. All planets are procedurally generated, making new games feel somewhat different every time. One fabulous feature of the game is the terrain reshaping. You can virtually shape it into whatever you want, allowing you to either dig your way to underground cave systems and mine resources, or create a bridge over a crater for safe crossing. While other titles also offer similar features, you will not find the typical blocks in Astroneer or any resource requirements to build your mining tools. The development studio compares the reshaping features to Play-Doh, and I don't believe that there's any other ways to describe it. Let's remember that you are in space, and your limited oxygen tank makes you dependent on your base delivering air to prevent you from suffocating. This can be extended by crafting tethers or vehicles, which will allow you to safely move away from your base to salvage resources and discover new areas. While on your adventure, you will find vegetation that can be used to research new technologies, cave systems to collect various minerals to build structures, and tech debris that you can utilize to expand or create new bases. Another fantastic feature of the game is that while you're going to have to spend a good amount of time building your base initially, you can build a shuttle and explore other planets. There's nothing like leaving what you already built behind with a chance of not having enough resources to find your way back. The environment is probably one of the most outstanding features of the game. Although the graphics are not complex by any means, the art style is unique. It is beautiful, colorful, and the lighting and reflections on items and landscapes is simply breathtaking. This really makes the game perfect for casual players that simply wants to unwind after a hard day's work and get immersed in space. Let's not forget that you can play Astroneer on your own or with your friends in a drop-in drop-out fashion. While I have not tried the multiplayer feature just yet, I'm certain that this will bring a different aspect of the game than what playing solo offers. Crafting in Astroneer is simple. You gather resources and you build things. There are two ways to craft items, from your backpack and from your base. Personal crafting can be done in your trusty backpack, which allows you to build add-ons to increase your survivability. From tethers to wind turbines, solar panels, batteries, or oxygen tanks, these items are made to prolong your lifeline when you don't have access to power or oxygen. Be careful though, the storage in your backpack is very limited, so use it wisely. Base crafting is also very simple, and for an early access game, it provides a decent amount of structures to build. The mechanics are also incredibly cool, where you expand your landing pod in the direction of your choice and then you select the structure that you wish to build. From a printer to build storage unit to large wind turbines, solar panels, generator, smelters, vehicle bays, research stations, there are plenty to choose from. There are tons to begin with, and as you research new technology, more becomes available. Although I struggle with storage for the former part of the game, it really brings forward the unexplained premise of the game. You begin with nothing, and you have no instruction manuals, and thus you will need to shuffle your way through to obtain resources until you get enough to build base expansions. The feature that really stood out for me is the vehicles. Although there are definitely a few bugs making the physics hectic at times or make the vehicle roll over on its own without you being in it, the feeling of building a rover or a truck and drive it on an unexplored planet provides such a rewarding sense of progression. Watch out though, vehicles are battery operated, and if you don't have access to solar or wind energy, you may be stranded far away from your base with no means of coming back without suffocating. While this is not necessarily part of crafting, let's talk about the modular mechanics of the game, which are fascinating. Every structure and vehicle has modular parts that you can either put resources or add-ons on. You want your vehicle bay to have a giant wind turbine on the side to power your base up, or want your smelter to have a generator on it. Go ahead and do it. Simply click on the module that you wish to put on the structure and you're done. This is one of the features that I immensely appreciated, and it makes way for so many options as the game is being developed. The game audio is made to reflect a sense of void, isolation, space adventure, beautiful landscapes, and trust me, it delivers on every aspect. There will be time where you will have a beautiful melody playing while you explore, watching the sun rise and set to no music at all while you're in a cave system and all you can hear is the sound of the often deadly vegetation around you. Every sound, from shaping the terrain to mining resources, all the way to being hooked back up on your oxygen line, are on par with what the game projects. I have found myself standing in a beautiful part of the planet so many times to simply watch the lighting of the sun and planets orbiting around to the sound of the music of the game. It really provides a soothing and pleasant feeling while playing solo. Priced at $19.99, the current amount of content makes Astroneer a great deal. The beautiful art style and landscapes to the simple mechanics that the game offers definitely puts this on the list of games to watch in 2017. I have already spent 8 hours in the game and feel like I want more. It's perfect for casual players or more avid space travelers that will spend hours at a time exploring new planets. With the game being available since December 16, there is definitely a promise of more in the future. And that concludes my review of Astroneer. Do you feel like Astroneer is the game that No Man's Sky wasn't? Let me know your opinion in the comments below. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel and you want more of these reviews or gameplay videos, please consider subscribing. Check out our channel for upcoming scheduled streams of Astroneer to give you a chance to see the gameplay in real time and interact with me personally. Thank you for watching, and remember, stay safe, game hard, and I'll see you in the next one.